Welcome to the Leadership Sovereignty Podcast. I'm your host, Ralph Owens, along with Terry Baylor. In today's episode, we'll touch on topics such as the need to clean up your social media platforms. Everything you post in the public domain is now part of your personal brand. The power of knowing your value and the power in saying no. Enjoy the show.
The other thing I really wanted to point out in this negotiation, and really we're talking about job searching, as much as you're doing your research on them, they're doing their research on you.
So good.
Clean up your social media, man.
Mm-hmm.
You may have to drop some people because of the things that they're dropping on your timelines.
Yes.
I'm telling you, clean it up.
Yes.
You know, everything that you feel, don't put it out there.
No.
I've had to have conversations with people like that. Look, you're in this industry. You can't be commenting on the industry like that.
That's right.
Keep that to yourself. Pray about it. That's what.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That invisible line between your personal life and your business life is becoming blurred more and more each day.
Sure.
I knew a person who worked for a car rental place. I forget the name. And I remember she told me that her whole job was to search, because she worked in HR disabilities area. Her whole job was to search people's personal social media platforms to see if they were in violation to the disability claims that they were making. Oh, I'm disabled. I can't make it to work, but yet you on Facebook partying at somebody's party, drinking it up and having a good time.
Wow. I didn't know that was going on, man.
Yes, sir. That was like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. No, there is no separation. If it is public knowledge, it's public knowledge to your company as well. Right? Your brand.
Clean it up. Yes. It goes back to it. There it is.
Yes. It's open to everybody, and they can use that information, right? If it violates their policy to terminate you.
You know what, man? This brings back a comment somebody made to me. Mm-hmm. So this person, man, it was. Let me just say this: you're gonna have some great managers, some great leaders, and you're gonna have some that are a challenge. Right? It's just how it is. You can't get around that.
That's right.
And I had a leader tell me one time, because we want to see the guy, that's on your Sunday morning sports parent. I'm like, you up here looking at my social media like that?
Yes, sir. If it's in the public domain.
What I want to tell him? Okay, lift your hands. I want to tell him, let me get some oil. I'm finna lay hands on you. In the name of Jesus, let me get that out of you right here, right now. But no, seriously, they are looking, man. But here's the beauty. The beauty is when they went out to check me out, you know what they saw? Someone who was trying to help humanity be better.
Yes.
Now, what if I was out there, Buck? Wow.
Like some of y'all who listening to this podcast do. Don't act like you ain't out there.
But yeah, it blew me away. I was astonished by that. Quite honestly, I was astonished by it. So.
Everything you put in the public domain is part of your personal brand. You don't get to say, oh, that's the private side of me, and I'm going to present this professional person to you. No, it's all the same now. And when you think about it, if you were a company and you were hiring people, you want to make sure you hire the best talent that represents you. Right? You always got to look at it from the other side of the table. Someone used to say to us, let's go sit on the other side of the table and look at it from their perspective.
Yep.
Right? So if you have all of that wild stuff out there, just know that they're seeing that and they're using that to evaluate you as well.
Yep.
Right?
It's critical. Yeah. It's critical. So guys, we hope that this, this segment or this show really, gave you guys something to think about, gave you some homework. Ralph, I love the book reference. That's probably going to be one I need to get in my library. So I really love that.
It's a good one.
I really love those references there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No, yeah. Hopefully, we gave you some nuggets that'll help. Again, we don't proclaim to be experts at all. We only share what we've learned along the way that has helped us.
yep,
Or hopefully, it'll help you, and hopefully, someone who started listening to this podcast thinking negotiation, oh, it ain't much to it. You realize that there is, and
there
now
is.
you can be prepared to go in and negotiate successfully.
Yes, know your value. Know
Yes.
your value. I had a person. I'm leave this last story. This was my last anecdotal story. So, a person called me, and again, hadn't really done another negotiation, and they basically had, drew their line in the sand and what they would accept and wouldn't accept, and they went back with a no. Do you know that that company came back and met all of their demands? Because
Mm,
again, once you get that far down the road, they're vested.
hmm
Again, but again, you have to have a conviction though.
hmm
Don't play around with your no, man, and
hmm
you really don't mean it.
That's right.
You have to really, really be willing to walk away,
That's right.
right? Because you got to have a conviction on it.
That's right. That's right. I mean, and because I know the story that you're talking about, and it goes back to understanding your reservation value, your RV. You have to know what too low is low for you. You're not just desperate, willing to take anything they throw at you.
Right.
You have to know that, okay, this is my limit. Before going into here, I'm not going any lower than this. And if that's what they're offering, I'm comfortable walking away.
Correct.
Right. And I love the story that you're talking about because when that person exercised their power, like you said, that company came
Oh,
back and said,
yeah.
what was the outcome?
So ultimately, the outcome of the situation is there were some levels of freedom that the individual wanted, and because of the nature of this job, it's 1 year contracts,
Mm,
and again, because of the integrity of the individual,
hmm
right? That person didn't take the job because they were like, I just don't know if I want to give them that year. And I got these other things that I'm looking to do.
mm, hmm
But in
mm,
terms of everything that they had asked for, because it was a situation where there was some insurance shortfall, there was some
hmm
salary shortfall,
hmm
and they pretty much matched it, man,
mm,
because of the value that this individual was going to bring to their organization. But the most important part, the
mm,
person who basically went in with their RV,
hmm
right? Um, it taught them that they're more valuable than they thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Because a lot of jobs will try to get you to believe that you'll get what we give you. And that's not the case.
Correct.
You have value, you have power sitting in that seat. You just have to be
Yep.
prepared.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
great show, Ralph.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Great
man.
show.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
all your information, man. Because
No,
I
thank you.
can't wait to exercise some of these techniques.
Yeah, man. You start putting this stuff in, they be like, how they get away with that? Like, how did I say yes to
Exactly.
that?
Exactly. No, hopefully, guys, you guys are just as excited as we are about this.
Absolutely. All right. Take care and God bless.
God bless.
Thank you for listening to the Leadership Sovereignty Podcast. We hope that you not only enjoyed the content, but gained something to help you on your personal leadership journey. Feel free to reach out to us on X and Instagram under the handles Leadership Sovereignty. Until next time, stay safe, peace, and blessings.